Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Amanda. Some people call me AJ. I am a Canadian. I'm a lifetime natural wellness bodybuilder and I am an online health, fitness, and physique coach.
Number 205, Amanda.
Happy good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another vlog. I love you so much for clicking on this vlog and I thank you so deeply for clicking on this vlog. This vlog is going to be a little mumble jumble of all the things y'all have been asking me for. We are going to do a full day of eating. We're going to answer some questions and we're going to do all of this wrapped up into a little day in the life. With that being said, it is 7 a.m. right now. We're going to go for our morning walk and read our book. So generally that is updated morning routine. I still drink my electrolytes and my gluta. I read on the treadmill at the gym. I come back and I drink my greens while I do my journal. And I've just opened up my laptop to answer a couple client messages from last night. Oh my god, it is so cold. The weather here has been absolutely bonkers. One day it's 25 degrees and then the next day it's 0. One night I go to bed with no blankets and my fan blasting. Next night I've got the heat and I'm layering up. I'm just so cold right now in this moment. First up on our agenda today, training, which means that our first meal is going to be our training meal. I don't really sweat, and so I'm not going to shower today probably until after I train, but the tummy is rumbling. We should go and make our first meal. Oats and egg whites have been sufficiently cooked into a pancake. The only other thing that we're adding to our pre-workout meal is going to be banana. I always do frozen banana. Do I do frozen banana because I think that frozen banana is the best kind of banana? No. I do frozen banana. Ensures for me always 100% that I will always have banana that is good to eat. Take a shot every time I say banana. Basically, what I will do is I will buy a bunch of bananas when they're at a good price. And as soon as they are that perfect level of ripe, I'll chop them up, put them in a container, and pop them into the freezer. That way, whenever I need a banana, I know that I have perfectly ripe banana. The cold banana, though, actually is quite good. Right onto my scale. I turn it on so that I can zero it out. Now, as I take out, it tells me how much it is. And so I'll just add, like my portion size is 100 grams. I'll just keep doing that until I've got my 100 grams. Oh, angel numbers. Wait, y'all saw that, right? I'm not tripping out. It did say 111, and now it's saying it's 112. I hate that. Oh my gosh. And if you're like me and you're a big breakfast loving girly, then you would know no pancake is ever complete without one very important ingredient: salt. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding because it does need salt, but maple syrup, my favorite. The Stevie zero sugar, zero cal maple syrup. This is a bodybuilder staple. There was a time where I could literally drink this. I don't feel like I'm overly generous with it anymore. I have a little bit more self-control now. Go me. It does really add to the deliciousness. It seriously might not look like it. I swear, I just got changed for the gym. I swapped out my sports bra and my leggings for a different sports bra and sweatpants. It's just a cold day. I just don't really feel like being cold. I'm gonna put together my intra. My pre-workout is in the car, but we do have intra carbs right now, which is so lit. I talked about the intra carb in one of my last videos and I said I really wasn't enjoying the strawberry kiwi flavor, and that still very much reigns true. I actually just completely gave it away. I gave it to my friend. I just didn't like it. And I was talking to someone at my gym about it. I was like, I don't like the strawberry kiwi. And they said they love it. But so maybe I just don't like strawberry kiwi. What I do like is the Carb HD and pineapple flavor. This one here is absolute gas. I like doing the unflavored EAAs with this most of the time. I can enjoy the pineapple flavor, but I also do really like pairing it with the intra and raspberry lemonade. Today, I'm gonna drink 10 grams of my intra carb pre-workout, and then the other 15 I'm gonna drink during training. Because I'm doing less of the Carb HD, I'm gonna do my raspberry lemonade intra just to make it more flavorful. I go to the dollar store craft section and I buy these little bags that I can put my intra in these little bags. I don't have to carry around a bunch of tubs when I go to the gym. EAAs and intra, stuff like that, you don't really need to weigh out. Same kind of with like creatine and glutamine. If you know it's 5 grams, it's 5 grams. If one day you get 6, you get 6, whatever. But with carbs, an extra gram of carbs is an extra gram of carbs. So just to help me be precise, I put things in these little dime bags, and that's how I do my intro. If you're looking for a good carb powder, Carb HD and pineapple, my 100% suggestion is to go with this flavor. I haven't tried the peach, so I actually have no idea if the peach is any good, but their peach EAAs are pretty good. So I feel like their peach would be good. Yeah, I just don't really like the strawberry kiwi. I don't know. It just did not hit for me. We're gonna be training some upper body today. Let's go to the gym and we gonna get a pump. Slay. Y'all, oh my god, I'm so cold, and I realize that it definitely tampers my mood. Definitely feel a little bit more not as sunshiny and rainbowish because I'm just so cold. I feel so tense because I'm just really cold. I don't know why I've turned being cold into the theme of this video. If you live somewhere warm, can you please just appreciate it for me? Can you decide that today you will not complain that it's warm outside, will not be upset that the sun is in your eyes, and you will just love it? Envy you. I am jealous of you. I want to be in your position. I wish that I was as warm as you. But I'm gonna crank the heat up in my car and we're gonna try to defrost my little body before I start training. Brother, I don't really want to be cold anymore.
Won't disrespect, so I disregard fools. All of them be facades. And they're still in the streets and they're writing statements. Oh my lord, there's rats at large. I copped it soft, but I turned it hard. Like how your girl gets me after dark. None of my peers got applied, no pressure. VIO, then I'm on that bar. Won't disrespect, so I disregard fools. All of them be facades. And they're still in the streets and they're writing statements. Oh my lord, there's rats at large. I copped it soft, but I turned it hard. Like how your girl gets me after dark. None of my peers got applied, no pressure. VIO, then I'm on that bar. Could've went home, but I stayed OT. You could've turned pat, but I bent my shank.
Once again, very, very humbled by training abs. I think I recorded my first set of the ab rollouts and I got like 6 or 7. By the time I got to the third set, I couldn't even do one. We definitely have a lot of room for improvement when it comes to training our core. It's something I haven't worked on in a long time, so I'm kind of excited to feel and see that progress. Oof, oh my god, brother, I could throw up. My abs are already so sore. Post-workout, I just went to go look at a condo that I'm going to be staying at for a couple of months. I'm definitely very hungry. I'm about an hour post-workout and I haven't had a meal yet. Priority number 1, as soon as I get home, eat a meal. Let's do it. Sometimes you just know that you need to eat a freaking meal. Now that I primarily work from home, I have the luxury of heating up all my food fresh on the stove. It honestly makes it taste so much better. You guys are going to be very surprised by this, but I haven't been going crazy on the sauces lately. I have 2 ground beef meals right now, and I feel like the fat from the ground beef is so flavorful that I don't feel like I need as much sauce. But I have been using some seasoning. One that is on this meal right now is the Mushroom and Company Multi-Purpose Umami Seasoning Blend by Trader Joe's. I don't know how to describe the taste because I don't feel like it actually tastes like that much. It does add a nice je ne sais quoi and a little bit of saltiness as well. Honestly, it kind of just makes rice taste like mushroom soup, which some of y'all might think that's gross, but I've been bodybuilding for years and never once have mushrooms been on my plan. So something tasting like mushrooms is a good thing. Okay, meal 2 looks like this. Lean ground beef, not even extra lean. Lean ground beef and sweet peas. I'm going to sit down, and while I eat this, I'm gonna start getting a crack on my client check-ins for the day. I will be brutally honest right now. This is the first I have stood up in the last 2 hours. It is time for another meal, but I hate eating if I haven't yet moved my body. So what I will literally do is I will just walk around my house aimlessly. There's no purpose to where I'm going. I'm just getting steps in. I'm just trying to move. But also my watch is going, stand up. I'm like, ooh, okay. Client check-ins have been going really good today. That is why I have been seated for so long. I've just been focused and in the zone. Oh my gosh, kind of out of breath. I don't normally talk while I'm doing these laps around my house. You come, you turn a light on, you turn a light off. Anyways, let me know in the comments, does anybody else do this? Do you just walk around your house to get steps? I think we've gotten a sufficient amount of steps in together. Put together our next meal. Here's a little hack for you. Put a paper towel on top of your spinach and then flip it upside down. It makes your spinach last so much longer. Carbs of choice. Elevate an apple pie. But like, did you really expect anything else? If it's too liquidy, just put it in the microwave. If it's not liquidy enough, then I just add more water. Other people will message me like, how do you make cream of rice? I made it wrong. Like, y'all, I don't know. Cream of rice, add water, cook it in the microwave. If it's too liquidy, cook it longer. If it's too chunky, add more water. I feel like it's pretty simple. I don't know. I have my spinach in the pan. We're gonna add some of the burger seasoning to it. Protein for this meal is going to be 3 whole eggs. Ooh, I just caught myself about to do something fun that I honestly do quite often. It could be fun for me to share with you guys. This is my Elevate cream of rice. I'm gonna microwave it a little bit longer. But what I like to do to make it fluffier is to use one of my eggs, specifically the egg white from my eggs, and I cook it in the cream of rice. Makes it so fluffy and delicious. I'll just go like that. Yolk in with the rest. Oh, put the yolk in with the rest of the eggs, and I'll mix this with a fork, pop back the microwave for a little bit longer just to really cook the egg whites through. First it looks like this, then I will mix it in really thoroughly, and like they just start getting fluffier and fluffier. Really give this a try, and egg whites have honestly next to zero taste, so it just improves the texture. Now, one more thing I should mention is if you do decide to add egg white, be aware that this is going to grow so much. When you put it in the microwave, keep an eye on it or put it on for really small, short intervals so that you don't risk it overflowing and exploding into your microwave. With that being said, our next meal is ready. Yes, I am reusing the same dish from earlier, okay? Don't tell me if you are someone who lives alone, don't tell me you don't do that, okay? It's fine. Sometimes I'll use that same one dish all day long. I'll rinse it and then I'll just use it again, and then at the end of the day, then it gets like a proper wash. Hopefully I'm not exposing something nasty about myself. 3 whole eggs, some spinach, apple pie, Elevate cream of rice. If you want to save extra money, you could do the 5-pack bundle and discount code, and you'll also get 20% off and free shipping if you do the 5-pack. So there's a little savings hack for you. On top of the cream of rice, we're gonna swing 15 grams of peanut butter onto it as well, and top everything with just some salt. That is our next meal. Gosh, y'all, for any reference, it is now 3 o'clock. I have just submitted the final feedback from all my girls' morning check-ins, and I'm starting to think that Thursdays and Saturdays I might have to close off from check-ins. Moving forward, I need to make sure I'm prioritizing when I'm onboarding new clients. We're no longer giving those days as an option because Amanda, oh my god, y'all, I haven't actually stood up aside from walking around my house in literal hours. With that being said, somebody had commented on my last video that you wanted to see me go out and about more. And listen, the reason y'all don't see me go out and about is because I don't be going out and about. It is a Saturday, which for a lot of people is a very fun day, but for me, it is a very work heavy day. So I am about to go out and about, but I'm literally just gonna go for a walk around my neighborhood. I wanna get some solid movement in before I eat my next meal. I do typically hit pretty high step. Average step count per day is about 13,000. I'm gonna get myself up to about 10,000 before I put together my next meal. I'll be very honest right now. I'm eating this next meal entirely too late. I sat down to answer my Instagram messages. I had 27 notifications. So that alone took like a solid half an hour. And then by the time I did my walk and I came back and I just boiled my sweet potatoes, yeah, it is 4:10. I usually like to eat this meal no later than 3:30. We'll do a quick plate tour. Then I really need to eat. All right, we have a big, beautiful plate. Sweet potatoes tossed in cinnamon and pink salt, cucumber, and chicken unseasoned because I am feral and I'm not afraid to admit it. However, anytime somebody gives me crap about not seasoning my chicken, I just literally tell them that I use sauces. I'm gonna put some barbecue mustard on it. Slay. We might as well add some hot sauce while we're at it too. We're gonna do the extra hot Valentina's. I'm gonna waste no more time. I need to shovel this food into my body. It is very much the next morning. Yesterday was such a work heavy day that when it came time for me to pick up the camera and record and film, I just felt kind of drained. All my attention and energy and focus was prioritized into my work. I really just needed an evening to like disassociate, decompress. That is why y'all never saw the rest of my meals. Now, with that being said, I'm still going to show you the rest of my meals. I might take my off meal tonight, and if I do that, then I won't show you the rest of the meals today. I will show you the rest of the meals tomorrow. This is just your reminder that sometimes the pressures we put on ourselves are nothing but that. They're what the fuck? This is just a reminder that sometimes the pressure we put on ourselves to do things and get things done is nothing but that. It's pressure that we've placed upon ourselves. I felt that pressure yesterday that I had to continue this vlog, and after I had gone for a walk and really cleared my head, I realized that I don't have to continue this vlog. I knew I just wasn't in the sort of mood for it, and I knew that it would be a better vlog if I picked it up when I did feel like continuing the vlog. And I've always said I will only record and make videos as it feels authentic, and last night it was not going to be authentic. As I promised, you guys will see the rest of my meals either today or tomorrow. Hello! So I did in fact end up going out for an off meal yesterday. I took my grandma out. Her and I went to a steakhouse. We both got steaks and fries and veggies. It was so good. But with that is why we are back today, the day after, to show y'all my last 2 meals. I'm gonna cook one of them up right now, and then I'll give you a little tour of my plate. Just like that, our meal is ready. I like to cook my green beans in the air fryer so that they're a little bit crunchy. I've always weighed them the exact same way, frozen, raw, uncooked, so it doesn't matter how I cook them. I know that I'm always doing the same amount. If anyone was wondering how I might veg, that's usually it. I'll always weigh it raw. Whatever it is cooked, I don't even know. Green beans are air fried, so I have a little bit of crunch. The rest of the plate is kind of just mush, white rice, and lean ground beef. Oh, the amount of fat in a lean ground beef, slay. It has that like soft, oily, fatty feel in your mouth. So good. Did put some seasonings on it, nothing really to write home about. I love putting hot sauce on this meal, and I have been back into my kick of just loving the Melinda's ghost pepper sauce. This is extremely spicy. If you do not like spice, you will not like this sauce. Okay, y'all hear me on that? This one, the black truffle sauce, is not spicy. If you don't like spice, then you get the black truffle sauce. If you do like spice, then you get the ghost pepper sauce. I say it a million times, and somehow y'all still be messaging me saying, how do I eat it? It's so spicy. Meanwhile, you think you have the black truffle sauce, but you actually have the ghost pepper sauce. I will continue to say it. Y'all have taught me one thing, which is that for some reason, I like to make cooking a cream of rice the most complex thing in the entire world. Me with my scissors. I'm sorry, it's not violent. I'm going to show you how I'm going to be making my last meal. After I eat that meal, I then prep myself for my final meal of the day. We have a brand new bag of Elevate chocolate cake. I put my bowl on the scale. My last meal is 40 grams, which is pretty much just a scoop. I add cream of rice in the bowl. Next thing I do, hot boiling water, and then we just mix it with a fork. Pretty simple. It's now cooked. I could technically eat it like this. It is a little bit more watery than I would want it, so I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 20 seconds, but I'll do it later when I go to eat it. Now, the other thing that I like to do to prep for my last meal is to make my whey drip, which is basically protein icing. I'm gonna be doing the caramel brownie in Pro HD. As a reminder, if you're interested in either anything Elevate or any HD products, code AJLifts. You already know the drill. I have 32 grams Pro HD for this meal. Put it just in a little cup. Now my cup goes on the scale, and I'm gonna add about 30-ish grams of water. So now it looks like this, all kind of weird and whatever. I'm gonna combine this also with a fork. This I do kind of slow. I use this tiny little container, and if I go way too fast, the whey will spill actually everywhere. At first, it looks like it's not gonna come together, and then at some point it kind of just clicks and it comes together really nicely. I've mixed all of it together. It looks like this. It's smooth, but it still has a clumpy look to it. Now, the step that you cannot skip, leaving this to rest. I'm gonna put this in the fridge until I come to eat this meal. This will literally sit in my fridge for the next 2 hours, absorbing and getting nice and cold. And yeah, that's how I prep my last meal. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Put my cream of rice in the microwave and make it nice and hot. We're gonna grab the whey from the fridge that we let marinate. Look guys, I could work at Dairy Queen. All that's left to do is drizzle my whey on top of my cream of rice, add 15 grams of peanut butter. I'll do a close-up video once I've pieced it all together. I was just taking a video of this for Instagram. It looks good now. Oh, when you add lighting, that is unreal. I'm going to enjoy my little evening dessert, and future Amanda is gonna close off the video for you. And just like that, folks, those are all of my current updated meals. It looks a little bit different on rest days, but honestly, not by much. 2,300 calories on my training days, and about 2,000 flat on my rest days. Now, one of my girls did comment that she wanted a shoe collection tour. I don't feel like it would be that interesting. I'll show you how I organize all my shoes. I have this rack on the back of my closet, some odds and ends. Then I got these off Amazon where I just stack most of my shoes. I completely stopped buying clothes maybe about 2-ish years ago. And that is the reason why I have shoes. I am wearing these same clothes that I have been wearing for literal years. The way that I keep my outfits interesting is I just change up my shoes. A lot of you have been very curious about what my plans are. Am I competing next year? What is that gonna look like? On discussion with my new coach. I will at some point tell y'all who my coach is. It's not like a big, huge secret, but I haven't really had that much time with them. And so I would just ask that you please just respect that area of my privacy for me. Okay, so back to what the plans are. Right now, we are high-key in a building phase. Probably gonna try to push some food, and him and I have an appointment booked for, I believe, end of March to reassess where we're at. The thing with bodybuilding is you can always make plans, but then plans could change, right? Like I could say that I'm going to prep next year. We could get to the end of the building phase and not see the results we want to see, or I could decide that I want to just continue pushing in off season. There's nothing set in stone for the end of next year, but what we do have set in stone is right now we are building and we will reassess in March. Now, with all of that being said, it has gotten quite late into the evening. I'm here with my peppermint tea, nearly bedtime for me. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot believe you watched this video. If you made it this far into the video, comment a coffee or a tea emoji. If nobody has told you yet today, you are not only extremely capable of doing hard things, you also have everything within your power to accomplish anything you set your mind to. I love you so, so, so much. Thank you again for watching this video, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Goodbye.